You know what I'm saying? Can't be a fool for them. You know what I'm saying? Can't be a fool for them.
Jay Cameron.
You know what I'm saying? Can't be a fool for them. You know what I'm saying? Can't be a fool for them.
Jay Cameron.
We back.
Yes, sir.
Who are we?
We Singleton.
And I'm Brown.
We what?
We live.
Man.
All right, let me get this out of the way. Like always, like, subscribe, follow, hit us up on all our platforms. We go live every Thursday at 7 p.m. Coming up on our year anniversary, we got books coming, seminars, clothing, gear. Man, we got a lot going on, man. I'm thankful to be back, man. I'm thankful.
Thankful to be free.
What you got to say to the people, man?
Wow. You know how I always say Singleton-Brown Live?
I know I'll wait, man.
Listen, and we're going to watch you learn.
You got something new?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Singleton-Brown Live. Watch me teach.
I like that.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
said that kind of.
Hey, man, hey, my mindset's different right now, bro.
What changed your mindset that fast? What happened now?
Life has changed my mindset.
Okay, we gonna get it. I got
The ins and outs and the ups and downs. You know, I had to reflect on some things, and I've evolved into Ken 5.0.
Book coming soon.
Movie.
Hey, look how you say stuff, bro. You skip my little book movie.
Hey.
How you done jump from? See how your mind work, boy?
I'm visual, okay? I'm visual. I believe in the power of spoken words. I believe the power in words. If you understand the power of your words, you would use your words wisely. You would spare your words at times. You know what I'm saying? And other times you would overemphasize your words because you knew the power of your words.
Boy, like you been doing some
When you have nothing, no dollars, no money, no friends, you still got your voice, you got words. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you're in the court of law, right? All you got is your words. That's it. Your words. Now, if you're a man of standard and there you have some equity behind your words, it's stronger. You know what I'm saying? Remember when we did the PCI concept?
Yeah.
Power, control, and influence. You gotta have words, but you gotta have that influence. You gotta be in a position where you can use your words.
Give them the word, the proverb. Give them that proverb word.
You know what? I'm just gonna throw one out there, okay? We got Proverbs 12. Okay, this might work right here. 12 and 15 through 16.
Mm-hmm.
The way of a fool is right in his own eyes, but he who heeds counsel is wise. A fool's wrath is known at once, but a prudent man covers shame.
Wow. A fool.
His wrath is known at once. That's the news that's in jail right now.
So a fool is a person that's absent of wisdom, knowledge and understanding.
They could be absent of it, or they can just be people who have just rejected it.
Ooh, that's even worse.
You know, you see it, but you reject it. You know,
You choose to do the opposite.
Yeah, you think you can do better, you think you know better. You know, Les Brown always said the hardest person to talk to is a person who don't know that they don't know that they think they know. You can't talk to that person.
You can't talk to that person.
Then that's the person you just have to watch them learn.
Wow.
Yeah, watch them learn. What's our topic for today?
I think I got one that going, since you got different energy.
They say different.
How to live
Okay.
through
Uh-huh.
bankruptcy.
Key word that you just said.
How to
No.
live through bankruptcy.
Key word, one word.
The through?
Through.
Okay, go ahead and expound on that.
It's a process, man. You're going through bankruptcy. You don't live life in bankruptcy.
Give people a definition of bankruptcy. Maybe people don't understand. Because this coming from where I come from, and my child, we ain't having no money to talk about bankruptcy. We ain't having that. So what makes a person have to declare bankruptcy in the first place?
Well, okay, this is my definition. Not my definition. Just how I look at bankruptcy. It gives a person an opportunity to intelligently begin again. You see what I'm saying? Financially, we make mistakes, or through life, crisis in life, we've been put in situations where we're bankrupt. We don't have enough money to make ends meet. You know what I'm saying? And we have to have a reset. And then when you have a reset, you can get an adjustment, get all the bills wiped out where you owe nobody nothing if you chapter 7, right? Mm-hmm. Then that gives you an opportunity to intelligently begin again, to have certain financial disciplines in life where you would not be in that position again. You know, you see what I'm saying? Because like I said, there's a stigma with bankruptcy. Like, we were bred and we were taught, oh, you can never do that. You got to struggle. You got to keep paying that bill, keep paying that bill, keep paying it. Now that the Tyler Perry play, and this after the play, this is when the mortgage crisis had hit, back when everybody had the interest-only loans and stuff like that.
Yeah, wait.
And Tyler Perry go, y'all sitting here in them houses, stressed out, ain't can't afford it, ain't got the money to pay that mortgage note. He goes, why don't you just move? Just let it go.
Let it go.
And start over and get another one. Just relieve all the stress. And what bankruptcy does, man, it relieves all the stress. Man,
Yes.
when I filed, I had about, okay, I'm doing like this. I wiped out about $268,000. Gone. Like, you don't owe us that no more.
Wow.
Okay?
So that means you incurred that through your business and just financial decisions, or
Man,
you just
personal life, business life, you know, was put in a situation because of a corrupt business partner. I wouldn't say partner, a business MF, if I can say it like that.
I give you that.
And Mark, you know who you is. But I ain't say the last name.
His name started with him too. That's funny.
Yeah.
That was kind of set up. That's pretty good.
Yeah. And no, he can't hoop either. But yeah, where were we at? Let's read the rest.
What led up to the bankruptcy? You
Okay.
say bad decision, bad business partner, his life itself.
Man, you get to the point where you can't make ends meet no more. Like, you have more going out than what's really coming in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're drowning. And what bankruptcy does, depends if you're doing a 7, a 13, or 11.
All of them different.
All of them different.
Different situation.
A 13 is saying, you know what? I'm going to pay all y'all back on a payment plan, cheaper interest rate. Mm-hmm. They lower your interest rates. whatnot. If your car, like say you owe 20 something on 22,000 on your car, right? But the value of the car is only like 12,000.
Yeah.
Now you only owe 12,000.
Wow.
Yeah, they devalue you. They put your stuff down to proper value. Then they put you on a 3 to 5 year payment plan, where they'll set up the payments. Everybody's listed in the bankruptcy, and as long as you make them payments, everybody you owe gonna get what you owe them.
Wow.
In a settlement agreement. You see what I'm saying? Now that's on the 13. Now, if you're in the 13 for a year and you make in the payment plan and you make 12 or 13 consecutive payments, you can buy a house, as long as the trustee signs off on it. You see what I'm saying? Because when you're in bankruptcy, you got a trustee over everything, right?
Yeah.
So as long as the trustee stands off on it, right? Now that's in the 13. Now if you file a chapter 7 where you're saying anything that's what's the word I'm looking at, man? Anything that's not collateral based, credit cards, stuff, loans, credit cards, whatever, right? You can wipe that out, right? Mm-hmm. In the 7th, and then if you have a vehicle, you can keep the vehicle as long as you have the financial means to pay for it.
What about the house?
You can keep the house as long as you're current.
Oh, and you can pay for that too.
And you can pay for that. You can keep the house. Just because you file bankruptcy, they don't say you got to get out your grid.
Oh, okay.
See,
It's a lot of misconceptions.
Yeah, and I was in a situation where I was in a bankruptcy and a divorce at the same time. See what I'm saying?
We'll talk about that next. Okay.
But I kind of used it to my advantage. But the house was in the bankruptcy, but I just signed the house over to her because she wasn't in the bankruptcy. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can have it in a divorce because there's equity in the house. If I had took ownership of one part of my equity in the house while I was going through divorce, the trustee would have took my
They
equity.
would have took the equity.
You see what I'm saying?
Makes sense. Something.
Yeah, so I let her keep everything, right? Man, she walked away about $60,000 cash back then. Right now, she had to kept it, it'd be like 200 something, right?
Yeah.
She walked about $60,000 cash. I like, you can't just, give me 5 or 10. Now this my money. I said, I could have split that in half just by saying I want my equity, but that was good. You know what I told her?
What?
I said, don't worry about it. I'm gonna double it up twice every year. And been doing that ever since.
So what about the other chapters? You said 7 and 13.
Oh, 11. That's business. It's business.
Oh, it's all business.
Business bankruptcy. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Business
See,
bankruptcy.
you didn't educate me. So business is 11.
Yeah.
7 personal, 13 personal.
What? Right.
Okay.
Only the difference between the 7 and 13. A 13, you're on a payment plan for 3 to 5 years. On the 7, you ain't paying nobody back.
Wow.
They gonna wipe out, clear out everything.
But then you can't use on the 7. I don't think you use it for 7 years or
No. On the 7, the only thing you can't do once you get your discharge, you have to wait 2 years to buy a house, right?
So that's it.
Yeah, but when I got my discharge, on. I told all my daughters, when you graduate high school on time, no babies, I'm gonna buy you a car.
Yes.
So my daughter Kyla had just graduated in May. I got my discharge like June 3rd. You know what I did on June 4th?
What?
I went and bought her a new car. Just that quick. Yeah.
So it is like you said, intelligent, helping you begin again.
Yeah, to intelligent begin again.
So what did you learn from going through that though? What could you tell somebody that?
I learned financial discipline. If you've been broke, you're gonna learn how to never be broke again. You know what I'm saying? If you're paying attention and you exercise certain disciplines. And at the end of the day, money, because you say it all the time, your money has to work for you, right?
Yes, sir.
If you don't have your money making money, don't be blowing your money. They say saving money is a scam, is what they say. Mm-hmm. Because your money sits there dead and loses value. Yeah. So what I learned is to have financial discipline, the proper way to structure your bills, or whatnot. But at the end of the day, you always have to have more coming in than going out. One of the coldest things Andre 3000 said in the song, said, it ain't how much you make, it's how much you spend.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? You can make $100,000 a year, but your cost of living about $93,000 a year. I could make $50,000 a year. My cost of living about $22,000 a year. I got 18 grand more than you do. But you be like, yeah, but I got this car, I got this, I got that. But I got freedom. I got liquidation. I can make things happen.
That's the key.
You see what I'm saying? Because I used to tell my daughter this, right? And I used to tell my daughter I'm broke. Dad, you're not broke. I'm like, you need to understand you can be broke on different levels.
Yes.
You can be broke on your level, then I could be broke on my level, and hey, Donald Trump about to see what it is to be broke.
Yeah, and when you say the levels thing, like, there's a lot of people like you to explain. You got a person that don't make as much money as we do, would live better than we do because they choose not to overextend themselves.
Exactly.
The houses, the cars, they get a house that they shouldn't have got because it's too much. The monthly payment, they say, is $1,600 to $2,000 a month, which they pretty much was a $1,200 a month person. Then they went and got a car that's worth $500-600 a month. Really should have got a $300 a month car.
Yeah.
Plus insurance. You didn't count that. Plus mortgage insurance. Then they got to take care of the house and the kids. Then they got to buy food and everything else. And let's say their monthly expenses is $5,000 a month, but they only make $3,000.
Ooh.
So they
robbing Peter, Paul, jumping.
we ain't talking about credit card. I ain't throw no credit card. And that's how we do. We trying to juggle these things, and then we throw a credit card that's maxed out, and we trying to hold the balance.
You know what we need to teach people?
What?
To count the cost of life. You know what I'm saying? It's like before you embark upon the project, you're supposed to count the cost to see financially you're gonna be able to complete the project. Look at life like that.
And people look at it all the time with big projects. They get the investors and everything up front.
Yeah.
This is what we're gonna. This is how much we need. We're gonna have a meeting. I need your money. This is how much we need. This is what the finished product look like, but we need all this up front. Can we raise this money? They'll go for the raising the money first.
So, cause we know once we start,
We ain't turning back.
Yeah, but why don't you do that with life though? Like I know you can't get all the money for your life up front, but count the cost of living.
That's how I do now, man.
They don't give cost of living raises no more.
Nah, they're people in trouble. Somebody was telling me that anyway. They're like, man, I'm making more money, but don't feel like it. Nah, really, you're not.
Okay, check this out. There was this movie called it was with Jason Timberlake, right? Mm-hmm. What's the movie? I forget the movie all the time. But basically, when you worked, they didn't pay you money to live. They paid you time.
Oh, I seen that.
Okay, and then they had you have a food bank.
Yeah.
They got you go to the food bank, like the time bank, to give you more time, right?
Yeah.
And so if you, let's say you got all this time, aka money, and let's say you want a cup of coffee at Starbucks, it's $5, right? That's gonna cost you 5 minutes of your time.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? And so then what happened was he had went gambling. He had started winning all his money, and he was giving it to the bank to give away to the people.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So basically, he was getting all this money and allowing people to have more time. So you know what the system did?
What?
They raised the cost of living. That cup of coffee that used to cost you 5 minutes now it costs you 15.
Oh,
You see what I'm saying?
went up on everything.
So you can give all that money out, but we're gonna raise the cost of living to get it back. Now watch this. When COVID hit, they gave all that PPP money, that EIDL money. They gave out billions, right?
Yeah.
But then they raised the cost of living because they want to get the money back.
They smart.
Yeah. That's how that works. If you pay attention to that, though, you learn how to not let that affect you. You know how you do that? The best way to do that?
How you do that?
Live below your means.
I got a question before we get off here about bankruptcy.
What's that?
How could you prevent yourself from even going that way? Is it prevention or is it just careless spending? Is it
budget? You gotta have a
budget and a plan?
Yeah, but a plan and a budget.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta have what they call financial discipline. One guy, I would suggest somebody to go look up and go study. I'm gonna tell you like this: Bump Clock Howard.
Yeah.
Listen to Dave Ramsey.
Dave Ramsey.
Yeah. Listen to Dave Ramsey.
Susie Orman, all of them go together.
No,
I like that.
I don't like the Susie.
I know you about to say that. I like Dave though.
Dave
Dave been at the bottom. I knew the story.
Yeah.
That's a good one, man. Shout out to Dave.
Dave Ramsey. Dave, if you ever see this, man, hey, give me a million followers. I'm good.
Hey man, you get what you asked for.
Yeah.
Any last word for a person that's feel like they are drowning? Speak to that person that's drowning over their head. They got kids, family, stress over finances, and they contemplating bankruptcy. What would you tell them?
Well, look at the bankruptcy laws where you come from, where you are, your county, your state, whatever. But if you're struggling, prioritize your bills and see what's important. And the stuff that you have to let go. You think when you got that was the last one? You don't think you'll get stabilized, you'll be able to get another one? That's the problem is people try to hang on to something that's killing them.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? You can hang on to something that's tearing you down. Like, yeah, that's a nice car, but bruh, you are paying $1,100 a month.
Oh my God.
Man, hey, you know I'm a truck guy. Okay?
Yeah.
Man, get the new Silverados right now and the new Sierras. Man, people walking out there with 9, 10. I knew somebody just got a ultimate Denali, right?
Yeah.
$84,000, right?
$84,000. That's a house, man.
$1,500 payment.
We gonna.
My son in London, he bought his house. It was 69.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. And we're gonna end on that right there. Don't extend yourself in this season.
Live below your means.
Or live in your means. Some people there's live where. All right, I'll tell you this. Think about your kids. It say in the Bible, a good man leave an inheritance for his kids. That means you got enough to take care of your grandchildren by yourself. You don't even need your kids' help. So if you don't have enough financial stability to help your kids, that means you're not gonna be labeled as a good man or woman. You gotta put some things in place. Be disciplined. Take care of your financial situation.
Yeah.
Even we're gonna talk about another show, but the talents is a story in the Bible about the talents, and that one that God gave one to, that's all they was able to handle. When buried it and ain't do what was right, and God cursed him, took the one and gave it to the one that had 5. Pay attention. Be good stewards over what God has given you. Put a plan, financial stability in your household, and be a good man or woman for your kids. It's in the Bible, no?
There's a scripture in the Bible that says, if you're faithful over a little, you'll be a ruler over much. And the problem is people not faithful over the little bit they got.
They want more.
They want more. Yeah. Like where you at your level on the smaller things, take care of that.
Yes, I
Take
learned
care of
that.
that. Take care of that.
And God give me double everything I want now, So
Yeah.
okay. I guess we gotta wrap it up, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Anything
bro.
else you got? That's pretty good. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate it.
Man, you
I
got
know that helps somebody, man, because the people that don't be knowing, you know what I'm saying, they feel like they're the only one and they're struggling. But you're not in this alone. I got people that have been there, done that, spent the night, got the t-shirt, and doing better on the other side of it because they went through. You raise your hand?
I was just agreeing with what you said.
Went through. It's like going through hell. You don't stop. You're going to go through, but don't stop now.
Man, you done said through about
Through
13 times.
I like it.
Like, you got to break it down and put the little homiletics on it.
Go ahead.
I ain't gonna preach. Well,
Oh, Lord. Okay.
you're gonna go
There
through
you
a
go.
little something.
Uh-huh.
Some people, they gonna go through a sunny day with no money, but still gonna have a smile. I'd rather have a
Preach.
cold day or a rainy day with a stack of bills. And
Yes,
I
yes.
ain't talking about the ones you pay.
Hey, man,
I'm joking.
the church of Ken,
Hey, no, don't do that.
tithes and offering.
Okay, we do that.
All right, man. Like always, let me finish it out. Like always,
Like
make
always.
sure y'all check us out on all our platforms. Singleton-Brown
Yes.
We want to give y'all topics that people dealing with everyday situations. We're here to help somebody. We're not here for everybody. We're here for somebody. But like, subscribe, follow, hit us up. Every Thursday we go live. We see y'all later. Who are we, man?
We are Singleton.
And I'm Brown.
And we what?
We was live.
Yeah, now we ain't.
Peace.
Peace.